InsideThunder.com. Powered by iHeartMedia, Oklahoma City.
Jeremy Griffin here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Thunder drop one in overtime tonight, 96-89 to the Detroit Pistons. They took 6 free throws. 6. And worst of all, they only made 1. That's kind of the story of the game tonight. The fact that they went to overtime was actually pretty amazing, and it really showed the grit and determination of this Thunder team. We talked with Scott Brooks after the game, as well as Jeremy Lamb.
I'll tell you what, I applaud our guys for their great effort. You know, we had that first quarter, the ball was falling for us, and then that second, third, and fourth quarter, 18 points, and 16 points, and we had a chance to win the game in regulation with Reggie's shot. Give our guys a lot of credit. 18, 16, only making 1 free throw for an entire game, and we had a chance to win it in regulation. That says they were getting after it defensively. This is a team that is a great offensive rebounding team, and we battled. We gave ourselves a chance to win. We had some tough moments down the stretch, a couple of tough turnovers, and they got hot. The young fella, Brandon Jennings, made some tough threes, and I thought that was the difference. But I love our guys' effort. You know, like I said, we didn't have a good offensive game those last 3 quarters, but we had a chance to win the game with only 1 made free throw.
How was Reggie's defense on Jennings? Was it just a matter of him hitting tough shots?
You know, he made a couple of tough shots, and Reggie made a couple of mistakes going under on screens. But overall, he competed and he battled. He made two threes with a hand in his face. He made a couple of layups over our bigs. So those were, you know, we have to do a better job with the bigs getting up in the screen rolls. But he's a good player. You know, he's a good player. At 55 his rookie year, many years ago, and he had 32 the last game. I think he had that all like in the first 3 quarters. So he can score the basketball. There's a lot of good point guards in this league. Every team has a scoring point guard that can get hot any given night.
Nick Gall, Thunder.nba.com. You led, I think, 17-2 in points off turnovers, and then it flipped in the second half. What did you notice about maybe why that changed?
Well, we had some tough turnovers down the in the second half. We're just, you know, we were not as sharp. Last game we were really sharp. Really did a great job of executing the ball. Ball was moving, but we didn't make shots, and we didn't get to the free throw line. When you don't make shots, you know, the next step is attack and get to the free throw line. We're 1 for 6. You know, I don't ever recall ever being on a team that only has 1 made free throw in an overtime game. I go back to that. Says a lot about the grit that we have as a group, that we able to, you know, have a chance to win this game with Reggie's shot goes in and out.
Coach Tim Farley, Ion, Oklahoma. You were out-rebounded 55-42, and typically you've been winning the boards.
Yeah.
What happened tonight?
That's their strength, and they won that part of the game, and that was one of our focus. We had to rebound tonight because they crashed. Those big guys are strong. They get to the rim quickly on those offensive rebounds, and we didn't do a great job on that. You know, we're really good, and our record shows that the last, you know, number of years when we out-rebound teams, it gives us a great chance to win. But, you know, we had 23 assists with not a lot of opportunities to score in that second half. So the ball movement was good. We didn't make some shots. We didn't get to the free throw line, and we didn't rebound the ball well. But we still had a chance to win. So there's a lot. We did a lot of good things, probably more than I think about right now. I'd watch the film and probably find more things that we did well.
36 three-point attempts, 6 free throw attempts. What's more concerning out of those two?
Well, we made 12. That's the silver lining in that. It's the ratio obviously is not good. We won't have a game. Well, hopefully we won't have a game with 36-6 in 3-point free throw ratio. But it happened tonight. Who knows why? Look at the film. Did we have some tough breaks? I don't know. But we probably shot too many threes. But we did. We made 12, so that's not the worst thing in the world.
Scott, you guys, each period in regulation, you guys got off to a slow start, and that's becoming kind of a theme for you guys over the last three especially. Was there something you noticed in those moments tonight?
Well, we had trouble scoring after the first quarter. We didn't make shots. And I thought the second quarter we had a lot of good looks, but you know, that's some nights are going to be like that. We know going in to games that we really have to be sharp. We have to have a low turnover game, and you know we only had 5 in the first half. We had 14 in an overtime game, not bad. We've had some tendencies to give it up and share the ball with the other team. But I thought, you know, we had some tough breaks. We couldn't get to the free throw line. We missed some shots. Give them credit. They played well. They're a big team. They got a big front line, and they make you miss shots. They make you miss shots, and they crashed offensive glass well.
Better maybe when those slow starts are happening.
Well, the thing that I like is the defense wasn't bad. You know, this team can score. This team can score the ball. 21 points in the second quarter, 25 and 15 in the fourth. You know, there's a lot of games when you only have 16, you might lose that quarter by, 10 or 12 points. We obviously have to put ourselves in a better position to get to the line, and it probably was we probably were spacing too much and not attacking and getting to the line. But you know, give them credit. They played good defense and they made us take a lot of threes.
Nick Gall, ThunderDynamite.com. You mentioned last week when Jeremy is engaged on the defensive end, he can be really special. Was tonight an example of that? He had 2 steals early and seemed to get him going.
I like the fact that he came back. He had a tough road trip. You know, he had a tough road trip. He wasn't making shots. And then he got down on himself. But I thought he came back, made his first couple, and played a good defense. Got 10 rebounds. Those we just want consistency and the game is about, you know, your shot's going to come, it's going to go. We like it to be there more consistent, but your defensive intensity, your disposition has to be there every night. That gives yourself a chance to get on the court, and it gives yourself a chance to make shots, because the game always rewards great effort.
Hi, Coach. This is Truman from Sina.com. We know that Sebastian Telfair played well last 2 games, but he only played 11 minutes tonight. So what happened to him, and why didn't we have him on the court for some more time?
Yeah, that's just the way. Reggie was having a good game. You know, that point guard gets anywhere from 10 to 12 to 15, sometimes 20 minutes. Reggie was playing well. You know, maybe I should have gave him a couple more minutes breather, but you know, I thought Reggie had a good game going. But it gave ourselves a chance to win. He had 12 assists. Gave ourselves a chance to win with that last shot.
Those Jennings shots, was it just a matter of him hitting tough shots, or was it poor defense?
It was great defense. He just hit some tough shots. That's the NBA for you. People gonna hit tough shots. So no, it wasn't poor defense.
After a tough road trip that you did have, like you acknowledged, you came back with a career high tonight. I know you talked about your teammates encouraging, but what individually was different for you? Was it better looks? Was it making the first shot? Was it getting off to a good start?
I think, I don't know, just, encouragement. Knowing I still had my team behind me, that they believed in me. Would have felt a lot better if we had ran away with that win. That would have been a big win for us, but just got to get better.
Jeremy, you guys had slow starts to each quarter tonight. Do you feel like you guys were running good offense and just missing shots, or is it something you guys need to do better offensively to get better shots?
Well, we do got to come with more energy to start quarters, but I thought we got wide open shots, just they didn't fall, and that's how the game go.
What can you attribute to only 6 free throws tonight in an overtime game? 6 free throw attempts.
Got to be more aggressive.
The Thunder are back in the Chesapeake Energy Arena Sunday night versus the Houston Rockets, a very strong team in the West right now, top in the West right now. We'll see if they can get a win. Keep it right here. Stay tuned at InsideThunder.com.